So you've decided to be a scratch golfer. Congratulations. Okay, but now the question is, what does it take? Well, first of all, you got to hit driver, right? You got to bomb drives. Or do you? The average scratch golfer has a total average driving distance of 259 yards. That's total. Okay? The average scratch golfer carries their drive between 235 and 249.
47 now.
All right, so I missed the fairway there. I actually lost that ball. That ball went out of bounds. So now I'm going to hit my penalty, and I'm going to try to hit the green. Now this is a 150-yard shot. The average scratch golfer hits the green from 150 yards approximately 50 to 60% of the time. So it's a coin flip to hit the green, right? Who would think that? People think that
nice.
150.
It's real nice.
I hit this tight.
Chance.
Okay. The average scratch golfer, the average proximity to the flag is 42 feet away from the cup. Okay. I definitely hit this a lot closer than 42 feet. So if you count my steps when I walk to the flag, it's about 5 steps. So this is about 15 feet. The average scratch golfer from 150 only gets it inside 15 feet 18% of the time. All right, so I missed that putt. The average scratch golfer makes a 15-footer about 16% of the time. The average PGA Tour pro makes that putt only 22% of the time.
Down the right, just a little hill hybrid over here on the left. Let's put it out there and play.
So this is a tough hole. It's a par 4. There's a canyon that splits the fairway in half. I guess I could maybe try to hit driver out over the canyon, but I just don't see the point. So I'd like to play down the right side of this area with a hybrid. Really, I shouldn't be able to get in any trouble. I get close to trouble. You can see me eyeing it. Here we go. There's that stand. When I stand like that, that means that ball is going down the right side, and I'm not thrilled. But it stays up.
Right on the edge, man. Flirting with it. Okay, the flag is right of the palm tree. Wind is like in the face, left to right. There's a bunker right in front of the flag. It's 195. I'm hitting a 5-iron.
Okay, so this is a super tough shot. 195, wind in the face and coming across left to right. There's bunkers all around. The average scratch golfer is going to hit this green just 50% of the time again, okay? And statistics show that typically the miss is going to be short, okay? And so, I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to worry. I know it's 50-50. I'm not expecting to hit the green, and I didn't. It wasn't short. It was flag high. I hit it great, but I missed left. So typically the average scratch golfer is going to miss roughly 72 feet. 24 yards is the average from the pin. Well, I'm inside that, and all I'm doing here is I'm just going to hit out, get my sand shot on the green, into the center of the green. Fortunately, the flag is in the center of the green. Sorry about that. And now I have this putt for par, okay? All right, so this putt right here, it's about 8 feet. So the average scratch golfer is going to make this putt only 40% of the time, right? I mean, look how close it looks. Okay, so far I've missed 2 fairways. I've hit 1 green, and I'm 1 over through 2 holes. That's not bad.
All right, got 177 flag. Wind is coming in a little behind me. Definitely like left to right. I'm gonna hit a 7. Just need to hit this solid, man.
Tough hole. From 177 on a par 3, the average scratch golfer is going to shoot on average 3.25 to 3.35. So they're going to average over par. Par 3s are statistically the most difficult hole type relative to par for a scratch player. Now the green's way over there on the left. I just zoomed in and out real fast, but over there on the left, where it looks like it's sticking out over there, that's the green. To the right is like kind of a fairway. So this is like really hard. When you step up on this hole, you are definitely not thinking birdie at all. So I missed right. I hit it the right yards. It was flag high. And so now I'm going to chip and try to get down in 2. Now, from off the green, the typical scratch golfer, it's a 50-50. So 50% of the time, they're going to make a chip and a putt and get up and down. Okay? So maybe you guys have noticed that I putt with the flag in. Some people hate that, and I used to hate it. But honestly, the reason why they make you take the flag out, or used to make you take the flag out, is because it's an advantage to have the flag in. So if it's an advantage to have it in, you should have it in. It just makes sense. All right, so the average scratch golfer only hits between 7 and 9 fairways per round. Now this fairway is wide open. So if I miss this bad boy, we have a problem. And I ripped it. This was a bomb. And it
was deep.
There you go. See, you heard me. Success.
Pounded that drive. I got 50 yards.
All right, so I know you're asking yourself, from 50 yards out, what does the average scratch golfer do? Well, from 50 yards out in the fairway, the average scratch golfer is going to get the ball on average to 20 feet from the hole with a good side of 14 feet. A tour pro is going to get it to 9 feet. So people that think that, like, you know, a scratch golfer from 50 yards is going to jam it in there real close. 20 feet is by definitely no gimme. A 20-footer is going to be like 10%, I believe. All right, and there you have it. There was a nice clean strike. Ball's away, ball's in the air. And I'm real happy with it. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that's definitely inside 20 feet. That's probably more like, I don't know, let's see, 10, 12 feet. And even that, we're looking at under 50-50 to make this putt. And I know so many guys are going to be like, you know, oh, this is a great chance. I mean, a 40%er, that's not a great chance. Like, I don't like those odds, but I'm going to give it a run, and I'm going to see what I got. And so I finally hit a green and a fairway, and let's see if I can make this putt. And I missed, right? So it's just another par. All right, and so I'm not going to do the whole round. I'm just trying to give you guys a feel for what's going on, okay? And so here's me back in the sim, just hitting some 8 irons, nice and smooth. If you're new to the channel, I'm letting you kind of get a feel for what's going on. So hit like, hit subscribe. I'm never going to ask you for money. I'm never going to ask you for anything. I'm not going to try to sell you anything. I don't want your Tinder account. I don't want your Instagram account. I don't want anything like that. I just want you to hit like, hit subscribe, make a comment. Let me know what you think. Like, give me a shout out, say something. I have had some really good conversations already with a lot of my subscribers. You know, let's make this kind of like a little bit of a community where we just keep it real and we talk about golf. And sooner than later, I'm gonna drop my video and I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm doing, because my swing is very easy, very efficient. Yeah, it looks definitely different than the swing that you just saw on the screen, but it's got a lot of the same principles. I actually didn't mind that old swing, but I feel like this swing is just a little bit better. Oh, and by the way, in this video right here that you're seeing on the screen, I hit 5 8-irons to like a 168 flag. I'm pretty sure it was 168. Anyway, I hit 5 8-irons. They're complete bombs. You can see it on the screen. Look how high it is, and look at the grouping on these shots right there. Easy game. Ball just sits on the ground. Don't move. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. God, I'm old.